Hello, Raptors, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Welcome back to the game, guys. So as I promised on my Twitter, if you guys are not following me on my Twitter, I'm making up for the day yesterday, so I'm gonna upload 3 videos per today, so that should be great for you guys, I guess. So it's gonna be Doki Doki Assassin's Creed and the letter at the same time. So yeah, I'll try to make good on my promise if I can. I'll try my best because depending on the situation that we are in currently right now, my internet is really being so slow, but I will try my best. So that being said, let's get into Doki Doki, guys. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are all in the club today. Don't you want to share those with others, to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. We can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I don't think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. I think. Okay. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe. But it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Ah, another one. No way! Monika! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Monika, are you sure you're not an AI? Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has one intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Yuri. Finally, Monika finishes her recitation. The 4 of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Well, I guess you did. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hand and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Aftermath of the Crimson Eye. Aftermath of the Crimson Eye? That seems something really dark. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do it. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort, I wonder? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllabuses of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Right. Suddenly she's finished. Whoa, well, that was quick. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. Oh, it's me talking, right? I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not what we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we might have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was actually good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks onto the podium. This one is called My Meadows. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, you goofball. Sayori! It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that it can. I see. Now, stop, snooze, please. Jesus Christ, woman. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery that Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. That's what she mentioned in the previous episode, right? She loves something bittersweet, if I'm not mistaken. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come off Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori! Even Pre-Raptor liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. Kind of delivery of what? Cupcakes? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Okay, they might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Use the force. Use the force. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. So you're you goofball. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, everybody. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Pre-Raptor. It's not like I'd compare it to you guys anyways. Might as well let Pre-Raptor lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Hey! Natsuki. You little... Natsuki. It's fine, that's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly uncomfortable. That really is, especially Yuri with her face. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. Don't worry about it. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. It's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called Short Staff, or I'm sorry. It's called Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting, obviously, you dumbass. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her soul attitude disappears a little. Her sour attitude disappears. Her soul attitude disappears a little. Wow. While she's still unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Great. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Sure, I can put on whatever face I want to for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Okay, yes. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about the festival. That said, I want everyone to thank for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Okay. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time when you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Whatever you say, Natsuki. I mean, whatever you say, Monika. Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well, alright? It's been working out really nice so far, and so I'd like to continue that. As far as for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh, wait, hold on. Guys, I got this. I can do this. I can do this. There you go. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monika. Oh, are we trying to impress Monika? I didn't know that. Okay. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Raptor, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Jeez. How long has it been? Oh. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Wonder why. Hey, Sayori! Sayori, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day you asked to walk home. Yuri asked him to walk home with you. I would say yes. Because I'm a dirtbag. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Don't make me choose. Okay, fine. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. Fine. You know what my heart says? My heart says I would still walk home with Sayori. But I can't refuse her down as well. I'll walk home. But But what? But what? Okay, I hope that my choices have no consequences on the story. That's all I'm saying, you know. Ah, my eye's tearing. That's a sign of something so bad's gonna happen if I choose the wrong answer, isn't it? Okay. I would still walk on with Sayori. I would walk on with Yuri. I walk on with Yuri. Oh my god. That felt like I chose something life-changing from it for some reason. Walk on with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for us to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's all like before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Words of inspiration there from Pre-Raptor, guys. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Ah, my eye. My god. Ooh, okay. Who knows what will happen in time? Oh, here we go, writing another poem again. Geez, alright, let me crack my finger so I can use my mouse to actually write the poem. Eish. Okay, Bunny, Pink, Troll, Wonderful, Marriage, Pop, Valentine, Strawberry, Promise, Aftermage. Okay, so the dark kind of part goes to Yuri, the happy part goes to Sayori, and the bouncy parts goes to Natsuki. That's what I'm saying. Flying, covet, contamination, feather, clumsy, disoriented. Let's go with dark. Oh wait, what? Bliss, pet, kawaii, lollipop, memory, sensation, landscape, dazzle, explode, uncanny. Kitty, jump, vivid, skirt, this sound, socks, horror, happiness, come, heart. Go with horror. Flee, extraordinary, music, pleasure, joy, graveyard. I'm going with the dark side. So I'm trying to go with the Yuri side of the story. So there seemed to be some somebody told me that you can go with particular sides of the story. For example, the Yuri's arc, Natsuki's arc, or Monika's arc. So I'll try if I can go with Yuri's arc. Let me see. Graveyard? Yeah. Unintending, tenacious, unrequited, excitement, romance, kiss, pain, daydream. Daydream. Together, lucky, shiny, vanilla, hopeless, tears, friends, unstable, question, unstable. Sing, inferno. Disaster, natural, passion, rose, doki doki. That's a death in there. Whoa, I didn't know that was that thing. Jumpy, electricity, awesome, anxiety. Whisper, secretive, parfait. Lipstick, summer, intellectual, desire. Sunset, tragedy, extreme. Meager, disarray, charm, suicide. Yeah, that's her arc. I'm just trying to go with Yuri's arc, guys. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm doing. Bumble, Yuri's, fester, time, party, captive, party, misery. God damn it. Peace, agonizing, massacre, warm, raindrops, loud, inflammable, agonizing. Lust, ribbon, precious, variance, determination, sparkle, flowers, anger. Puppy, special, depression, hair, melancholy. Heaven sent, cage, family, marshmallow, dream, climax. Lazy, color, fantasy, alone, incapable, headphones. Hey, vertigo? Yeah. Melody, frightening, definitely. Yeah, we definitely got majority of what Yuri gets happy about. Okay guys, that's all the time I have for this episode, so make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That being said, peace!